My woke take of the day is that babies should not have their father's last name. Babies should have the last name of the human being that birthed them and spent 9 months making them as an actual physical human being, not the person who came inside of the person who actually is going to make the baby. Also, it would be far easier if children had the last names of their mothers so they can identify them up a family tree. I think it's really dumb to have the father's last name because, like, fathers can have like 30 different babies in 1 year, while a woman can only have one, maybe two, three, four, like triplets, like all that stuff exists, right? And it'd be easier to find like the lineage of a child through their mother's last name. But we live in a patriarchal society, so fathers get the last name. Like, I like cultures where the child gets the last names of both their parents. Like, that also does make sense to me. But just to get the father sounds really, really dumb. Yeah, so when I have a child, it will be happy my last name, because who the fuck else is gonna have the last name?
Hello. My name is Lynn. Welcome back to my channel, whatever. I just screen recorded this video because I wanted to offer my perspective on that. So my daughter has her dad's last name, and I feel like she has my middle name. That's not a feeling, that's a fact. But also, why I wanted her to have my middle name is because for one, I use my middle name as a last name. And for two, like, as a descendant of a slave, it's like, of slaves, I don't really want to pass that name down. I don't really want to pass that name down. The legacy obviously exists through us, through our family tree, but the name is not necessary. What I'm trying to say is, my middle name was chosen by my grandmama when she named my daddy the middle name that now 3 generations worth of us have. And so that is a name that comes from the matriarch, but it is also separate from slavery, and the branding of that, I guess. So yeah, basically just wanted to film this really short video. Yeah, period. All right, I'll let you. Okay, so for real, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the camera and cozier in the bed because I am tired. I'm about to go to bed. But as I was editing this, one thing I did want to mention is, like, talking about patriarchy, white supremacy, there's power in names, and usually, like, men have more power in the system. So to give a child, like, their dad's last name is a power play. It's not necessarily, yeah. So basically, what we know about this kind of a system is that the laborers, so that means womb carriers, people who give birth, are not as valuable to society within the system as, like, the owners or the people that are able to create the market or the conditions for such creation to happen, regardless if that's what the people want to be creating, or, yeah, it's a lot of things that go into that. So I'm saying that to say, blackness as nuance, we deserve that. You feel me? Like, do what you gonna do whatever you want to do. But understanding that, yeah, for people that the binary was built for, it kind of don't make no sense for them to move that way. But for people who our experiences and expression may vary, it's like our relationship to everything is more complicated. Even something as, I guess, simple or common as a name. Anyway, I'm off here for real, for real. Also, her Instagram, like the name should be in the shot.